Well, hello everyone. Um, it is that day for our Abandoning Perfection journal, and I have a few things that I'm going to work on today. Hopefully, we'll get through all of them. Um, I want to do, first off, I need to make some more of my numbers, so I am going to work on that. I have a little bit envelope here of numbery things and my little pieces that I stamped out. I have my cord. So I'm going to work on those things, a few of them. I'm not going to do them all today. I'll probably do a few more next week, just so I'm not boring you to tears making numbers. The next thing I want to do, okay, another thing I want to do is glue something. It's number 19. Glue something to a page and then take as much as you can back off. So I'm going to do that first. I'm going to glue it down because I know that it's going to have to dry if I want to try peeling it back up. So, because if I just stick it down and then peel it back up, that's not going to accomplish the thing. So I need to let it dry. So I thought I would do that first and then the numbers. And then number 9 is to use stamps with markers instead of ink pads or paint. So I'm going to try to do that. And if I get to it, I'm going to use texture paste. It says use texture paste, but no stencil. That's number 8. So those are the things I'm going to go to try to do today. I don't know if that's going to all happen. As you know, I kind of limit myself to how much time I have to do this. Oh, there's some more numbery things, so I'll have to see about working with that. Anyways, I'm going to get busy here. I'm going to work on this, and I will talk to you at the end when I finish up. Okay, I want to tell you a little trick about using markers. Especially these are water-based. These are like the Tombow markers. These are from Stampin' Up. They're called Stampin' Up Bright Marker. They are a water-based ink, dye-based, water-based ink that's in the marker. So putting it on this stamp, especially since this is a fine stamp, it takes a few minutes, and the ink can actually sort of dry on the stamp. So one of the things that you can do to sort of reactivate, oops, just a minute, I missed a few spots, reactivate the ink is to blow on it. And that will help to activate the ink. Now, this is not the most level page. I knew I was not going to get perfect stamping, but I'm very happy with what's happening. I'm probably going to continue with it just a little bit more because I have a few more things I'm going to do to the page, but I just wanted to kind of give you that that tip about blowing on it after you get it inked real well. Also, make sure you have juicy markers, but once you get it inked, like I said, just take a second and blow on it. Your breath will help to activate the ink. Okay, I'm going to go back to work. Okay, guys, I think that better be enough for today. Besides the fact that I think that that mess right there is going to take a long time to dry. Now, first off, this is the texture paste I had. It's not something I use a lot, so I didn't have a lot. And obviously this is dried, so it was kind of like sticky clay. So I don't even know if it's going to stick to this page. I put scrapbook paper on and was tearing it off the way you're supposed to. Put something on and then tear it off. Well, it was actually peeling up a good part of the magazine page. So I had to be real careful so that I didn't tear through to my other page. So I sort of stopped because I didn't want to deconstruct my journal by tearing it apart. So I tore quite a bit of it off. And then, of course, I added the texture paste. Now, it said I couldn't put it through a stencil, but I didn't say anything about not using some kind of tool to texture it. This happens to be the innards out of a Scotch tape. It's the thing that comes out of a tape roll. I don't dislike this page, but it's, of course, nothing that makes me really excited. Let me see if I can even turn the page so that I can show you my other page. But I did accomplish several things on that page. It is very messy. Very, very messy. Okay, then back here, I had a nice white page, and that's kind of a cute page. Those are stamps. Those are rubber stamps I really like. So stamping and using your markers gives you another color combination. I used water-based markers partially because they're easy to stamp with, even if you have a pretty big stamp, and that fern stamp is pretty large. I mean, it's the palm of my hand, so it takes a bit to get it all, what shall I say, all inked up. So the fact that if you use a water-based marker, you have a little bit more time. The other thing is I did stop in the middle of the video and tell you that by blowing on the stamp after you get it inked, you can extend its time, because it kind of, the moisture in your breath reactivates the ink. So that does help to give you a little bit more time. Now, this page is already textured, plus there's all kinds of texture behind it. So it wasn't a perfect stamping opportunity, but it was, it showed up. It looks pretty decent. I'm not unhappy with it. I only made a few of my numbers. I'll have to make a few more next week because, quite frankly, it takes time to make them, and we don't want to bore you to tears getting them in there. Okay. 35 could be put on. I can put 35 on. Not all of the pages have been worked on, so I haven't put all the numbers on. Now remember that there are other people doing this this challenge, this Abandoning Perfection Journal Challenge. Lisa and I post our videos on Friday at 5 p.m. Just so that you know when they're going to show up. I don't remember which what shall I say, which episode this is, but today's was, oh, see, that texture paste is going to be very, very sticky. It's going to take a while to dry. Oh, not pleasant. Okay. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you're enjoying the Abandoning Perfection Journal. I hope you're playing along if it's something you want to play along with. And I am going to read you a quote from our 1001 Ways to Creativity. Writing has laws of perspective, of light and shade, just as painting does, or music. If you are born knowing them, fine. If not, learn them. Then rearrange the rules to suit yourself. Truman Capote. Writing has laws of perspective, of light and shade, just as painting does. Well, that's very... Okay, guys. Go have fun. Make some art. Bye-bye.